All right, all. It's Kiltz, and it's a great day in paradise. And I have a very, very special guest today. And maybe you can guess who's here with me today since I got him labeled up here. It's my good friend, Mitch, old guy carnivore. And we're hanging out at the Mitch compound here in Melbourne, Florida. And my brother from another mother, and we're all doing this together. And welcome, everyone. And I sent out my link, and we were already talking about our other best carnivore friend. We're going to add him to the stage. My friend Rick, how are you doing?
Good. I hope you can hear me.
Hear you quite readily well, and we are introducing. If people can find that link in there and go add to it, we're grateful to everyone around the world hanging out with Kiltz and Mitch. We had a great time on his live last night. I was there for a short time, and I had a spot on the couch.
Yeah,
best couch in the world, and we've been enjoying our time having some Mitch cigars, some Mitch coffee, and we're here to share the world and wisdom with everyone. And we don't, some of these pictures aren't quite right, but this is the universe we're in today. So we got great. Wait. We got Mike Silly is here also, and I don't know how many can we have here today.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, Rick.
Right. Morning.
Dr.
Hey,
Kiltz, Mitch.
Yeah.
Michael, I let Kiltz have your chair.
Oh no!
It thanks for warming it up and making it more perfect. This is like heaven. Now the next one is we do a live with Rick in the Iguana House, and sharing with the world how this craziness of carnivore lifestyle, but it's about brothers and sisters around the globe coming together in our carnivore lifestyle, because we invite our vegan brothers and sisters, our vegetarian, our Mediterranean, and even those that call themselves pescatarians, which are kind of peskies, right? Let's see. We've got, I'm really grateful. Barry, hello, Barry.
Hiya, Barry.
Barry.
I've been getting your emails this morning, but this guy's
me too.
I haven't had a chance to respond to any of them.
We got Coach Angela Mullins. We got Catherine here. We got, let's see, Stardust Luna. Granny Boo, hello to you. And again, we sent the link. Maybe I'll plop it in there one more time to see if that'll still come up, and send it out to the world. Jeff's wife, 73. Good morning to you. Q's and A's. I don't have any gifts today because I don't know how to hit the button for the KMT gift. But the gift is we're all hanging out together around the world with Mitch, Isabella. All right, let's see. Someone's calling me, but I'm gonna send it to something else. Nope. We don't. We'll give call you later. And so everyone from around the world, around the globe, good morning, Melbourne, Florida. Good morning, Barry. Again, another awesome day, and wherever you are in the world, my good Jewish friend, Mitch. Carnivores are like the Jewish, the tribe, right? But everyone's welcome, by the way. Whether you're a Jew, a Christian, an atheist, I don't care what you are. We're all brothers and sisters around the globe. So again, thank you. Blessings to everyone. What's just kind of going down?
I don't know how to do that.
How come fat people have carnivore YouTube channels? Well, listen. Fat or skinny. If there's a famine, you're dead if you're skinny like Rick and me. And Mitch
said that. What's the name of the user?
John Stud.
John Stud is likes to be a troll. He likes to insult Rick. He likes to do all kinds of stuff, but we love him anyway.
We insult me away.
We put up with it.
I get yelled at my home every day, but without getting yelled at, I don't realize that we have to control our own destiny.
And John Studd doesn't know this, but most of us have pretty well figured out who he really is. And he uses the John Studd as a way to have fun with us. That's okay.
Trudy, let's see, more her 8980 from Lake Arrowhead, California. I remember my parents and our family went to Lake Arrowhead way back in the 60s, and the pipes were frozen and at our cabin there, but it was all part of the universe. And we got George from the UK and Laney. How are you guys? Again, we put in the link. You guys want to show up and hang on with us? Let's see. What in the world, right? Amanda Makina, how you doing? Good morning, Rick, as well. Rick, where are you at in this world?
Miami, Florida.
And how about Mike? Where are you from, our Sully brother?
I'm in lovely Melbourne, Florida, about 15 minutes away from you.
Yeah, he's about 15 minutes from here.
I love it. I love it. And we got Greg showing up. And it's Sandy. All right, who we got? Mike Senior. Good morning, Sandy. Awesome day in paradise. Eat meat, eggs, repeat. Actually, Mitch and I were talking about eggs. They don't get enough marketing, how beautiful and amazing they are, that we should all add it to the world, right? And that's the craziness. And hanging out with our brothers and Mitch, what's the beauty of sitting around and drinking a little coffee with Kiltz and a cigar with Mitch?
It's a beautiful thing. It really is.
It really is all a beautiful thing. And cues here are really great. Barry, Simon, 1194 Barry, a great day. And let's see, we got who do we got? We got I can't quite tell here. Greg, are you coming on, or are you just going to be in the background? All right. What do you think?
Hello.
What we got here? Did I miss Barry, Lance?
I'm here, sir.
From North Dakota. You here, Greg?
Get somebody.
We can't
else.
see you.
We can't see
you. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you great. Great. Where are you at hanging out in this world?
I live in America.
Who is that?
All right, America. That's kind of like North or South America or Central America.
No, the country, not the continent. Well, I'm in North America, basically.
Good. Yeah. Well, America as a term, right, is a pretty general geographic term, but welcome, my brother.
It's Uncle Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
No, it's Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie.
Awesome and amazing.
And,
Rick Milton, Miss Kitty.
John Studd says, "Who do you think I am?" Well, that would be a secret. Why? What should I?
Yeah.
Is it windy there?
What's that?
Is it windy outside there?
Nope.
Bit.
No wind. It's 78 degrees. The sun is out, and the iguanas are in the trees and not falling right now, Rick. Right.
It's rainy here.
George, good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
It's raining.
I'm doing very well, thank you, Dr. Kiltz. Having an amazing weekend. It's Sunday afternoon here, but I had an amazing day on Friday. Hello, everybody. And I also had an amazing day yesterday, which is all to do with, Friday, I had to go and have a medical because I'm starting a new job on Monday. And it was basically to check out my function, make sure that I'm not going to keel over on the job. I'm 60 years of age, and they declared that my metabolic health was that of somebody below the age of 35. So so basically, I'm absolutely delighted. One of the main problems I've had since curing myself of diabetes is hypertension. I've never been able to get it properly low. On this occasion, it came out at 123/81. So I am absolutely delighted that finally I've sorted out the hypertension, which is really, really good. And then I'm delighted to say on Friday evening, Lainey and myself went to Sourdown Farm, which is the venue of the Great British Meetup. It was a public event, but there was a hog roast there. And your great friend Louise Benning came across from about an hour's drive. And met up with us, and we had an absolutely fabulous time. Louise, obviously, is, as you know, is a great ambassador, even more so than me for the carnivore world. And yeah, she was on great form. And then we met up again on Saturday, and we had a lovely day in the town of Glastonbury, which is a famous town of Glastonbury, sort of legendary place. And yeah, it's just been a great 2 days. Lainey and myself had a great time. Louise really enjoyed herself. And we're very much looking forward to you coming over so we can show you a good time at the same place in June, Dr. Kiltz. So that's my update from the UK.
And as an ambassador and introducing more ambassadors to the carnivore lifestyle, what are you hearing from those that are practicing or just sort of like finding like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, as you know, I have these my business cards, which have my before and after photographs. They are the main weapon that I have, or the main tool in my toolbox. And people are just genuinely interested, really. 4 years ago, had you asked anybody, have you heard of the carnivore diet? They would have gone, no, what are you talking about? Nowadays, you say, have you heard of the carnivore diet? And everybody has heard of it. They're not necessarily following it themselves, but we are no longer the mystery that we once were. I think that's largely through Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan, amongst obviously our other doctors as well. But I mean, Dr. Kiltz, I'm getting notifications. As you know, I'm a moderator on your channel, and I'm getting notifications every day that we're getting at least 6 new people joining the KMT. It's just incredible. It really is what we're actually achieving. I made a joke with Dave Mack the other night that basically, if we ever become mainstream, I'm going to have to quit and go and find another revolution to join. Because it's great. And you know, as you know, sorry, Doctor. Yeah, I'll just a quick comment on Louise. Louise is studying the National Nutrition Practitioner course at the moment, along with Linda Vokey and Adam Lacey. So yeah, she's absolutely flying. She's way ahead of me when it comes to knowledge and ability. She's an ambassador for the Noakes Foundation in South Africa and also for the Public Health Collaboration here. As you know, I am with you and also with Kerry on Healing Humanity. So between the two of us, we're doing pretty good, representing the UK around the world.
Well, I was sharing some pictures with Mitch about Kiltz about 30, 95, 96. Is that 30 years?
Good God, is that honestly Dr. Robert Kiltz?
That's Robert Kiltz 30 years ago.
I saw no resemblance. He says, "Who do you think this is?" He showed me that picture. I said, "I have no idea."
I actually thought that was a younger Richard Gere for a minute, but a younger, fatter Richard Gere.
Well, Richard and I are, he's from Syracuse. I'm from LA, but we have some resemblances. That there are only so many genetic created humans, and we all sort of look similar to someone in the world, and that's pretty amazing. I just want to say to Masa Singh 3600 from Indonesia, and we have Barry here. Barry, how you doing?
Hey, Dr. Kiltz. Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Barry.
Rick, Mike, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
On my own little self.
Iguana time.
Oh,
Yeah. Tell Barry, why don't you introduce yourself and just a quick your carnivore journey and what your mission is in this.
Boy. I guess it started back around 5 years ago when I started looking into it. Came across Dr. Baker's book, Carnivore Diet, read that and said, it makes sense. I had a lot of like cramping issues, leg issues. I've been an athlete all my life. I play soccer. I still play. So I was dealing with some neuropathy and things trying to play through it, but it was very frustrating. And so once I started this, things started just getting better and better over time. Things pop up every now and then, but it's getting less and less. And yeah, we have a scrimmage tonight. I haven't played in 3 months, so I'm looking forward to seeing how my body reacts out on the field today, or tonight, I should say. And yeah, joint issues pretty much gone. Tightness. One of the big things I think when I first started, after a few months, I used to have to sit down, or after sitting down for maybe 15, 20 minutes, I felt like an old man getting up out of a chair.
Yeah.
And it was, this is going back about 5 years, and probably for 3 to 5 years before that. And now I could be sitting for 2, 3, 4 hours and just get up and move around. Nothing. No tightness, no inflammation, no nothing. And that's probably the biggest, because it carries over into, playing sports, because it's less and less as I play. So I'm very thankful to see the improvements. And there's a whole list of things that you realize that have improved, but you kind of forget. And all of a sudden, I haven't had that in 6 months. And things pop up that you remember, but it's great. I love not having to remember things that bothered me. That's probably a big positive.
Yeah, pretty amazing. I went carnivore 15 years ago. I just turned 70, and I had terrible back problems, migraines, joint problems, depression, and I had been keto before that, paleo before that, Atkins. We were talking about Atkins way back in the 70s. I was a massive, runner, biker, swimmer, and I was falling apart. And finally at 55, carnivore was like, whoa, like, this is so quite amazing, isn't it? And it changed my life. And sharing this with the world is like kind of crazy. And here we are, there are about 70 people today coming on. But we got our brothers hanging out with us, some sisters also, and that's the amazing part to this story.
Morning, Gary. How are you, my friend?
Patrol police here. Just wanted to give you a warning. That's all.
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Quack.
Yeah.
Rick, where were you last night, Rick? Where were you?
Well, I was going to tell you, I was helping a friend of mine move yesterday. I got home about 8 o'clock, and then I had to unload my stuff. I threw that all out in the yard. I moved so many heavy things. I moved the safe. We moved the compressor. We moved furniture. I was carrying, and his son was like, he went to pick up the safe door. He's like, this thing is really heavy. I said, I saw you carrying it with like this. I said, it's not that heavy. So then my friend calls me up and says, do you feel sore today? I'm like, no. I'm fine. I rode my bike to Aldi to try to get some cat food. I got rained on. I mean, I got totally soaked. I had to go and take another shower. But I've been busy. I got up at 7 this morning. I got to bed late because I ate late. I normally eat before 8. I had to eat at 9:30 because I got home so late. But I feel great today. I just don't. I don't. Yeah, it's like when Barry's talking about being athletic. I'm non-athletic, but I'm always active. And I've never had back pain in my entire life. And I was picking up, you should see what a Quincy compressor pump weighs. That thing's got to be a couple 100 pounds. And I was carrying that around, and the safe door and all that stuff. It's amazing. I look at it, I got a generator. I was holding that with one hand and putting it in the truck. I don't know how I do it. It's got to be the carnivore diet because I am not a muscle guy.
Testosterone's good for something, huh, Rick?
I didn't even know I had any.
I went to SimCom for recurrence training with David, and basically he said your level of health is related to your seeking of comfort. The more comfort you seek, the more ill health you will have. And ultimately, we talked about carnivore because he needed it, and And Rick, let's see. Why did you go carnivore? And when?
I went carnivore because I hated my life. I was skinny and short, and I didn't want to go to high school. So I figured since meat is so bad, my dad was very much into whole fruits and vegetables and all that nonsense. And the saturated fat would give you heart disease. So I thought, well, I watched enough Sanford and Son. Every time Fred Sanford got upset, he would go, oh, this is a big one. I'm coming to join you, honey, Elizabeth. So I thought if I could get heart disease, then when I went to high school, when somebody would pick on me or harass me, I go, oh, and I could get a heart attack or I wouldn't have to go to school. I just wanted to get out of school, take my GED. My grades were terrible. I didn't want anything to do with it. So I started carnivore to try and get a heart attack. But instead, I grew tall, and look at what happens.
And then he puts you with a group of crazies in the world that also are carnivore. And you're like, I found my tribe.
Yes. And I am one of the crazies. In fact, when some of the people go mainstream in the carnivore diet that interviewed me before, they delete the interview because they don't want to be associated probably with a nut like me. But on the other hand, we got this group over here that seems to like me. So there's a lot of us out there. We're like the highest quality, I think, in everyone.
Yeah, John's just a quick comment here. John said 4764. I don't think there'll ever be a famine, and you make one phone call, you could have food delivered to your house within a half an hour. That's their control. And I'm here at Mitch's. His refrigerator freezer have bacon, eggs, butter, beef. He's got 2 freezers, and it's full of all those things. He's got a few canned salmons and sardines and pork rinds.
Plenty of eggs.
Plenty of eggs. Which is quite amazing, and the simplicity of it. And that's the craziness. David B. from Kentucky, awesome. Bacon Runner, everyone in the chat, thank you for being here. Love the KMT, and again, we're all tribal members around the world. Mitch, have you had any troubles in life? We're talking about troubles today.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Does Mitch ever complain?
Oh no.
Never. So I had to complain. And so where did I come to complain?
Yeah, we've been going over
The cave.
not just the upside,
The cave, right?
the downside.
The crazy cave. Oh, Andrea, my cousin. Hi, Andrea, Stewart, Florida. What do we got there, Rick?
Lewis is here. Hi, Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Well, I got to get down there.
I'm ahead of you.
Bev, Bacon Runner, Sandy is saying hi. Let's keep going. Why do you eat French fries in mayo, seed oil?
Well, you don't.
It's an iguana.
Sour cream and duck grease.
Iguana.
That's it. Yeah, John Stud.
John's trying to always be a troll. Always
Yeah, that's it.
you up.
But a small amount of mayonnaise ain't your problem from time to time. It's the all the time problem. That's all I'll say. Let's see. Is that stuffed, Rick?
That's a frozen iguana from my freezer.
Wow.
So I guess, how long have those iguanas been in Florida?
They were brought here sometime in the 40s or 50s, but they became invasive starting about 25 years ago.
What's the most invasive species of the universe?
Human beings.
There is it. Can I see it?
Yeah, a little lower, right there.
Jerry Voitis just sent me that. It's an AI picture of you and me and him in front of about 2,000 pounds of cooked steak.
Wow.
And I'm still eating the steak in the dry ager from our 3 month ago meetup in Sarasota. The beauty is it's edible months later, but if it was lettuce, it'd be smelly, deadly in no way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adam is here.
No.
Awesome. Bacon Runner. Yeah. So what about iguana? How do you cook those? Iguanas, Rick?
It depends. You have a choice. You can deep fry your iguana. You can boil your iguana. You can stew it. You can steam it. You wouldn't want to roast it because reptile meat doesn't have a lot of fat. So if you want to slow cook it, get some beef tallow or lard and put it in a crock pot. Put your iguana pieces in there and let it sit there for a couple of hours, 3-4 hours max, and just let it slowly cook.
I was at Capitol Grill with Mike the other day during our training time. We had some steak tartare, and all I did was added more butter on it, melted butter, and so I guess we could do the same because I like raw meat and raw fatty meat. I guess you could eat that raw, Rick.
I don't know. Iguanas have salmonella, so it's hard to say. I guess it's possible, but I cook my birds and reptiles.
Does their meat have salmonella in the muscle?
No.
Or is it really in the gut?
It's in the gut.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what animal eats filet?
None that I know of. Look at Milton. He's trying to get my iguana right now.
So,
he loves iguana.
So let's see. Redmond salt is high in metal.
According to Curry.
According to Carey. My brother Carey, Healing Humanity. But
all
again,
salt is high in metal. It's called sodium.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal, that's right. Gary. But again, it's like we breathe it. Isn't it all in the air? And,
Mercury's in the air.
Everything. You know, what you worry about will what's the right word here? Manifest, right? It will, yeah. It will kill you. You know, so we worry about all this stuff. Even some olive oil mayonnaise from time to time, or coconut, mayonnaise. I don't care. Uncle Charlie, 325 pounds, now 180. A1C was 18, now 5. Fatty liver, kidney, heart, pancreas. That didn't work. Hospital, 14 days. Doctor said insulin metformin for life. Damn doctors. Our job is to teach the doctors, right? Never give up.
Yeah, they're listening.
Yeah, let's see. Awesome. Coinborg 8305 reminds me of Jaden Smith. Who we got today? We got Cesar. Awesome, hey, brother.
Kiltz.
Oh, how you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Thank you for being a tribal ambassador, for sharing this around the world, aren't we?
I am alias husband for everyone.
Yeah.
It's still in alias setup.
It's quite amazing. How are you doing? You know, you came over to help us on the Kiltz Mighty Tribe with Alia and Nelson and others. And really what we're working to do is create an ambassadorship that everyone invests in these ideas. And Mitch and I were talking how we can all, between videos, pictures, shorts, all sorts of things together as one. And we invest in making us all healthier. What do you think?
We need to conspire.
Together. Conspire so and inspire.
Good enough can help us to plan the conspiration. He knows a lot of that data.
Yeah. I call data as doo-doo in so many ways, but we know that the direction of a lion's life is better than a lamb's life.
Yes. I want to just comment in Colombia we eat opossums. Did you guys have ever?
Oh, how are those? I mean, we had them in California. We actually have them in upstate New York too.
Apparently, they are very medicinal, and here we eat them, or the grandmas when the childs are like not doing good, they just ask for one of them and make a very greasy, because apparently they are very greasy. They made me eat that when I was a child, and give that to the kid, and the kid become healthy.
Right. They made us eat something that you can get with, how long have possums been in the Americas?
I'm going to have to leave soon because I was supervising, surveilling doing surveillance now here to me. She don't know I was doing this.
Alia, where are the kids?
Jacob, they're painting. They're doing a lot of art these days.
You know, again, if we're living a very simple life, fatty meats, salt, and water, I mean, does it have to be expensive at all? Actually, we're talking about that. It's cheap as can be, and then you eat less frequently. I didn't eat yesterday.
Yeah, let me tell a story. This is my first. I've been living in my little palace here for 10 years. 10 years. Other than my sister, who comes to visit, I've never had a house guest. Kiltz shows up last night, suitcases in hand, Ubered over from Orlando during my live stream, and makes an entrance.
Bye-bye.
And I have no spare bedroom. I got a couch in my living room. I'm not set up to entertain. I'm not set up to feed people or anything. And this is my house guest, and he shows up like a homeless man wandering around looking for a place to sleep. You want something to eat? No, I don't eat anything. Can I get you anything? No, I'm fine. You sleep on the couch? Perfect, he says. Absolutely the perfect house guest. Got up this morning. You need a shower? Why the hell would I need a shower? You can go a week without a shower if you're a carnivore. You can go a week without eating if you're a carnivore.
Right.
You would be the perfect house guest. You require nothing. You don't have to be entertained. You don't have to be fed every 2 hours. You don't have to take 2 showers a day. It's incredible. So the two of us we stayed up till about 11 o'clock last night talking. We went to bed, got up about 6:30, 7 this morning. Slept in. We haven't eaten. None of us, neither of us are hungry. Neither of us require anything. We had coffee and a cigar this morning, and life is good. And that's, to me, defines what this lifestyle will do for you. You could do it in my house. You could do it in a cave. It doesn't make any difference. It's the right thing to do.
And
we are less domesticated animals.
and I think that's the beauty is you know, how many people say I'm starving and they've already had 2 meals in the day and we're just brainwashed with propaganda to keep us domesticated. And that's the beauty of why, you know, carnivore has changed my life. And, you know, like anything else, what, you know, as a doctor, is it my job to actually domesticate and disease more people? You know, I love what I do. I'll keep doing it until the day, you know, the gods say fertilizer or food for something else. And that's the beauty of this crazy journey. And, you know, I use Salter, I use Redmond's, I use Malden, I use Siesta Key salt. You know, I don't know which one. I just love them all. Right? Simplicity. That's it. Hashimoto's are doing carnivore. I feel better. You know, again, it's all, you know, what is the biggest predator of the universe?
Doctors.
Oh, yeah. All right. Where's Gary at? That's really nice, Gary. We're just out in nature. And we're looking out at the canal here at Mitch's. And there might be a crocodile or two. So
Canal.
In the canals, right?
No duck.
Rick need to try opossums.
Rick, can you eat a sand crane? We got those things here. They go flying by, making more noise than any bird should ever make in their life. But we got them in abundance up here.
As long as nobody knows about it, you could eat anything.
Yeah, I suppose they are protected, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Until they come in my yard and annoy me, then they're not protected.
Oh man, those things are and they're scary. They're huge and they got these sharp ass beaks. They could do some damage, but I don't see that they actually attack people. They usually fly away if you get too close.
Sitting is the new smoking. It's sort of like mindset is the master set, and you're right, and so that's why we usually do a stand-up work for this, but we're hanging out, sitting in the comfortable chairs, and with the good brother or sister in this world, and more connections. And the beauty is, we can connect to people everywhere in the world. George is in England, and we connected with someone in Indonesia here today, and just chime in. Where are you at in this world? Really good. The Caveman Show. I love it. I love it. That's what this is. I mean, cavemen. Did they eat pizza, pasta, bread, and cereal? Who did the Frosted Flakes video?
Oh, that was
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, that was really great.
They're crap.
Dr. Kiltz, I have a bit of an announcement to make from the KMT. I'm delighted to say that Dr. Nelson Vasquez kindly got in contact with me on Friday night, and at the age of 66 years young, he has finally received his first ever US passport. So the Dr. Nelson World Tour starts in June in the UK. And let's just go back to what we were saying about being a complainer, being a watcher or a doer. Basically, I think my proudest moment on YouTube was when you publicly called me a troublemaker, because for the coming from you to call me a troublemaker means that's the greatest accolade I've ever had. And as you know, I take it very seriously. I dragged you across here in December, and now I've caused trouble for Dr. Nelson by making him go out and get his passport. So that's absolutely delightful. And talking of ambassador work, my wife Lainey, as you know, has her graduation ceremony on Monday.
Yes.
The Kiltz certificate. And I'm delighted to say that Louise, who has just turned up in chat, and Lainey worked together over the weekend to decide where she goes from here. Because the Kiltz Health Coaching Certificate is kind of your your high school diploma. And it's up to you to take it further, however you choose to do it. And what Louise and Lainey were looking at is Lainey specializing in becoming a cancer advisor for people who are just starting out on the cancer journey. So that's where she's going to go. But you will see her on Monday evening anyway, Dr. Kiltz.
Well, a lot of what we want to do is, you get a high school diploma, you get a bachelor's degree, you get a master's degree and a PhD in all these specific areas as we bring in all of our tribal members and coaches to create the next platforms. And my mission is keep it affordable. And that's really one of the things that I think is critical, because we want to invite everybody. We're working on creating a non-for-profit, a foundation, a GoFundMe, so we can help more people grow in this and help us travel the world and share these ideas. Can I just
say on the GoFundMe, Dr. Kiltz, I think that's a really good idea. And basically what it means is that, if you set a fixed fee, that hurts some people more than it does others. Whereas with GoFundMe, it's a question of what you can afford to give, you can give. So that there is no discrimination there anymore. If it's $1, it's $1. If it's $1,000, it's $1,000. $1 to a poor person is worth the same as $1,000 to a wealthy person. So that's what the idea that you've had there is brilliant. I think it's the way ahead.
And we want to create a board that really helps in our global ambassadorship and our global inspiring people to be part of a tribe. I mean, if you think about it, although I was in a gang in LA, I think it was really a tribe. I joined a tribe at the time that made me feel like I was one. But I learned through all these journeys and we are all tribal members around the world. And carnivore as an idea, a lifestyle, is so radical in modern medicine. You're beautiful. It's crazy, but you're right. Our job is to not kick out the doctors and the medical system, but infiltrate it.
Absolutely. And also just on the tribal system, we have different tribes in the carnivore community, but there's a lot of crossover. Now, Dr. Kiltz, you have KMT members like myself with Healing Humanity, like Louise with the Tim Noakes Foundation. I know you yourself officiated at Steak and Butter Gal's wedding. We have plenty of Kiltz Health coaches who've gone with Dr. Ken Berry and done his proper human diet course. So we're not, as a tribe, we're not fighting each other. We are one community, but we are sharing amongst ourselves.
Which is very important, because I'm not here judging anyone except they're all one with us. And so we can, we're belonging to the one tribe humanity, and we want to, it's like Mission Impossible, which my brain, Mission Impossible, who's the actor in our, no, who's in the who does Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, right?
I got the old
the challenge is Tom Cruise is now, is he in his 60s too?
Oh yeah.
It's like, wait, where did all this go so fast? But we want to inspire all of us together. We're on a mission that seems impossible, doesn't it? But we're born for impossible, right?
Nothing is impossible, Dr. Kiltz. Think it and it shall be.
Yes, that's the real beauty here. And again, I found our real original carnivore family around the globe, and again, everyone's welcome. Our vegan friends, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarians, because we want to be part of their world, to inspire them to come and realize that you are a carnivore, you are a lion, you're just eating the words of you're a sheep, and we're done with the domestication. And Rick is really one of our leaders in this, because
watch this if you're between 61 and 79. Trust me, you'll thank me later. If you haven't seen this yet.
Someone's got something to tell us, right?
Buy this.
And Coffee Junk says kindness is the highest level of wisdom.
Yeah.
And simply be kind. Be kind. Rewind, right?
I want to make a disclaimer here this morning. Neither Kiltz nor I is smoking. Okay, we're just not smoking. Don't believe your lying eyes.
Well, but in a sense, it's part of our peace pipe.
We're puffing. We're not smoking.
Peace offering to the world around, and that's what we're here to do.
Right.
Let's bring peace and connection. We invite everyone into the KMT, and we even bring raw vegans onto the channel to communicate and connect. And
please.
Well, again, if we must infiltrate with kindness, and
that's right.
And then eventually it's either you eat them or they convert.
That's
right.
Well, I know some people grow and give away fruits and vegetables. I wonder who.
Who would that be, Rick?
It's all okay. It's all part of the mission of mastery, right? Does anyone here on the live have any other comments to share their journey, or where the liars accrue in motion? I don't know. CB, good morning.
Hey,
Lewis. Hey, Lewis, did I miss anyone else here that's wanting to come on?
No, Donna Ray's in the chat. Hi, Bacon Runner. Good to see you this morning.
Yeah. Lewis, Sandy, Mitch, 2 years ago when you are a millionaire, how much was the most money you made in 1 year? Aren't we all billionaires essentially?
Well,
I wrote a book. It still has to be. It's called Money Grows on Trees. And ultimately, have you ever been to the bank and they took you into the vault and said, "Here's all your money"?
No,
it's not there.
It's not there.
It's not there.
It's not there, right?
It's paper. The number.
Yeah, that's our friend John Studd once again trying to wind this up, and he can't. By the way, he's obviously illiterate because he was asking when you were a millionaire, not when you are a millionaire, John Studd.
Yeah.
So if you're illiterate,
no trolls.
Studd's real name begins with a C, and we'll leave it at that. How's that?
6 holes here. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, money is a mindset. That's all it is. It's like, taming the beast within. What is that, Mike? Who wrote
That's
that?
Mitch's book.
Who wrote that?
I wrote that.
Yes. And everyone should get a copy of it. I got my copy. Again, it's mindset, right? And my friend Tom Sims basically wrote a book that it's all basically it's programming. And that's why ultimately the programmers and all this AI shit controls the world.
Yeah.
Right? So you just have to be very discerning. Yeah.
Hiya, Jerry. How you doing? Jerry Voitips is here.
Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Larry
Awesome.
Larry Ryan.
Let's just kind of scroll down, make sure we got let's see. Lizzie World, what do you think about crushing eating eggshells? Well, polar bears are very interesting because they hunt the bird eggs when they can't get the ring seal, and they just eat the yolk, or do they eat just the white?
Yeah, they crack it and they get the yolk out and put
eat the whole thing, right? So
it's calcium. It's calcium. How can it hurt?
I don't know what it really is, but it's somehow. But Rick, do you only eat the fillet of the iguana?
No, of course not.
He's part of the iguana, Rick. Tell us.
Is there a fillet of the iguana?
I mean, you're basically eating the tail and legs. You just cook the whole thing up. I don't eat the bone unless it's fried.
Alligator, you eat the tail and the feet and the legs.
I imagine the musculature is very similar to all mammals, although they're not. They're a reptile, which is different. But
fish.
And how long can an alligator go without food?
Oh, months.
They're
reptiles.
If not a year. They're quite amazing, and technically we're built to get fat because that's the only fuel and building blocks of the human body. Protein is bullshit, and less junk, more health. Good morning.
Reptiles don't have fat stores because they're cold-blooded. They don't need it.
Well, they do. It's in the liver.
Yeah, it's internal, but it's not a fat store. It's not like a fat layer.
Well, that's right. But they do have fat in the liver because the critical part of the liver for the animal is that's where they store their fat.
Anybody like venison sausage?
Yes.
What do we got there? Lady? What do we got?
Venison sausages.
I love it.
Just to make the air fryer.
All right.
Nice.
I'm coming. Yeah,
don't worry. We'll take care of you when you arrive here, Dr. Kiltz. Ladies, looking forward to it.
He's a pain in the neck. Be careful.
Well, and Cypher 940, breathing forest air is an immediate health benefits that last for a month. But we can, even if you are locked up somewhere, the mind can take you wherever you want to go. It usually takes us to what's wrong, not ultimately what's the beauty of it all. Thank you for the likes, subscribe, shares, and complaints too, by the way. Yeah. Possums every night. Yeah, well, in LA, we had possums everywhere. They love the fruit, and is quite an amazing animal.
They steal the food from my cats. My cat's food. They steal the.
Yeah, and we used to put the dog food out, cat food outside, and yeah, they loved it. I was always like, wow, their teeth. Oh, they're quite amazing.
But cats and possums are friends. They don't fight.
Yeah,
they don't
very
fight.
Interesting.
Well, the possums, they made a nest in my van and they ate my wiring harness.
Probably taking lessons from your cat.
Yeah, I shall say
that. That van sat for almost 12 years.
But where was it? What was Woody Allen's the movie where they found the Volkswagen in the in the cave.
Was that the sleeper?
Yeah, the sleeper. I knew someone would remember.
1973. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We got the world crew, and I know there are people here from all over the globe and the continents, the islands, and upstairs and downstairs. All of us are a crew around the world sharing crazy ideas. Occam's razor. Simple answer is the one. We're lions, not sheep, but we've been domesticated with cereal and salad. And salad is nature's toilet paper. You can never clean the dirty shit off, right? And my friend Glover loves to eat salad.
Yeah.
And he won't eat lobster or oysters.
What?
Yeah, he's got the Old Testament in his life.
Salad.
That's
the
Wars artist.
¿Qué dice?
Wars artist.
César, ¿qué dice?
He's asking Dr. Kiltz if you are an artist.
Sí.
Everybody.
Sí, we're all artists. Todo, ¿cómo se dice? Artistas? Artistas? Artistas, todo. That's what our life is about, right? Everything about us is an artist. And this idea they label, well, you're this or that. The last I looked, our DNA says you are anything you want to be, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Meet, reset, go, listen. Adios. Adios.
Yeah, that's Louise, your friend Louise Benning, Dr. Kiltz. That's Louise.
Right here?
Yeah, that's Louise. Yeah. Louise from London in December.
Oh, Louise. And I apologize because my brain are remembering everyone's name. Mitch remembers everything. Kiltz still working on it. Everything. But what I learned
Dunbar's
is
number.
at 70, there's so much information there. It just takes longer to find it. It's there. It's there for all of us.
Is that called Dunbar's number?
Never heard that, Rick.
Yes, Rick.
Yeah. That's how many friends you can maintain relationships with.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Dr. Kiltz, Nikki from Canada is trying to join. But so can you put the StreamYard link up? Miss Laughlot, Nikki from Canada. One of your coaches.
Yeah, I don't see.
Well, you got 10. We got 10 windows already.
Oh,
or 9.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Open.
Oh, yeah, right. 2, 4, 6, 7.
No, there should be some open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have 7 people on screen.
Yeah.
You should have room for 10.
Maybe we have to upgrade.
No, I think 10 is all you really want. You don't want to imagine.
Yeah. No, I know that. Yeah.
Use a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Just post the link, Dr. Kiltz. She'll find a way here, I expect.
All right, let me put it
Don
back.
Schonger's here. How
Let me
you
put
doing, Danny in
the link
Boston?
in there now.
Yeah, I think so. Chicken.
There it is.
There's the link.
There's the link. And Mitch is gonna possibly drive me back to Sarasota today. Hang out with me if we're still up to it. Otherwise, I'm Ubering it. We're open. We're open.
We'll decide.
Yeah.
We'll decide.
The universe will decide. And it's all amazing in this world, right? Thanks, George. I have the link, but I don't know how to copy the link from my phone. Oh, all right.
You just need to click.
At least with Mitch, you don't have to stop to fix your car.
Yeah, Cypher, terpenes. Where do terpenes come from? It's turpentine, the plants, right? They're drugs that want us. See, the forest is calling us. It's saying, come on into the forest. And the forest is
composted
with all the animals and all the microbes. And so that's why plants are the predators and we're the prey.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's right. That's why we live in houses, not in the woods.
Yes. Hey, George, email me. Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
All right.
Nick, it's beyond me.
Yeah.
That's technically beyond me.
That's why I love the backside, the side chats that go on in this community.
Oh yeah.
And again, I don't know what I'm talking about, by the way. Tia tells me all the time I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, men are not smart, according to most women, unfortunately.
Yes. And all right. Yep. The beauty of men, we could burp and fart and say stupid things and smoke cigars.
Hi,
Right?
Amy, how you doing? Amy just chimed in.
Amy. Friends just got
Hi,
out
Amy.
of church. Please pray for me, by the way.
Yeah.
I need someone to pray for me every day. I've got so many troubles. And my usual answer is, who has no troubles?
Yeah, I agree.
Dead people.
Nobody.
Dead people.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
But ultimately, dead people don't exist except in the stories of our minds that we've been sharing for millions of years.
Mm-hmm.
It's Amy. Amy, again, we have our brothers and sisters are all superstars and just showing up. They don't have a thing to say, but that's why when they made me sit in the front of the class, even though I said nothing and I knew nothing. They figured maybe I would absorb it. And that's why they throw me into a simulator and try to kill me.
Yeah, many people crash flight simulators, but very few of them actually get hurt.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It's all good. We got about 4 minutes left on the live, and then we're basically going to be dead. But dead men walking.
We're going to get on with our day.
Yeah. A lot of stuff to do and nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right? Ultimately, we don't have to do anything. Like, I don't know, 10, 50,000 years ago in a cave, where are we going and what are we going to do today? You'd be eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yep. Comfort.
Kiltz,
Yes.
How we avoid collisions?
Avoid conditions. Coalitions.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Oh, I'm asking you. You just took the training.
How do we avoid coalitions?
I don't understand.
Collisions.
Crashing.
Collisions.
Well, you do your best, but ultimately the universe has attractive and repulsive forces. You cannot prevent it. It will never happen. In the simulator yesterday, I'm taking off, and accidentally the guy left a fire engine on the runway. All right, and then I said, "Fuck LaGuardia." LaGuardia. We're human beings. You can't. It's like ultimately, what if the universe always knows what it's doing? You may try to avoid them. The trick is you got to know not how to avoid them, but how to guide yourself around them. Or there might be a time where you say, I'm taking this right through the crash.
It's like driving in Miami.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the bridge that came down in Miami, right?
I was almost under it when it did.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if we live our life with thinking I'm going to avoid things, you'll never actually get the best out of life. And if you're in a place of pain, I was going through such shit this last few weeks. And at the end of the day, I realized God was testing me. He was like, okay, you're not here to avoid, you're here to learn how to dance with it. How to find joy and love in the hardship, the challenge, the pain, all the stupid shit. And that's the part but I got to talk to my brother here, Mitch. to hear some stories of our hardships.
It's like a mutual psychotherapy session.
Yeah.
We've gone through for 2 days here.
And sometimes you might have a moment of sipping some whiskey, wine, or beer. I don't care. But
time's up.
All right. This is now we're over our time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
And
we might have a special guest.
Yeah, maybe.
But Rick, Mike Silly, George, Barry, Gary, and
Kiltz, Mitch.
Take
care,
everybody. Take care, everybody. We're going
Have
to
a good day.
stream. Hold